Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to Yoga with Paige. Today we have a nice two-part flow that kind of mirrors the transition from waking, your daytime activities, and help you kind of promote a nice seamless transition into bed. So we perform our first half of this class on our mat. I do suggest if you have a little bit of room, we don't go too nuts, just a few gentle postures. We don't go too far off the sides of your mat. So if you have enough room to lie your mat down and have enough room above you, I suggest rolling that out right next to your bed, because part two, we just hop right into bed and continue on with even more relaxing and calming postures before ending in a nice shavasana. This practice will be accompanied by gentle background music, so you can really focus and in tune more, connect to yourself. So really let those thoughts drift away, bring attention back to your breath whenever you can, and soften. Find some ease at the end of your day. So whenever you're ready, we can get started. Hop into some comfy clothes. We are starting today in a nice little toe pose. So sitting up on the knees, on the balls of the feet, leaning back on the heels, finding some space in between the toes. We'll be working through a lot of hamstring, hip openers, a lot with the spine, the ankles, places that tend to get compressed a lot throughout the day. Maybe gently rocking back and forth. We'll be taking about 5 breaths in each posture, but feel free to pause this at any time if you want to stay somewhere. 3 to 5 breaths. So finding your last one here, and then carefully leaning back on the feet, lifting the knees, coming into a nice big squat. So take your time here to kind of waddle it out. Really loosen up those hips before settling in. Grounding down through the feet. It's okay if we're off our mat a little bit. Allowing your breath to help calm your mind, ease the tension. See where you can relax a muscle group or two. Take one more big deep inhale in. And exhale. Draw the navel into the spine, release everything. Releasing the hands wherever they are, gently coming down onto one knee and then the other. We're coming into a little rabbit pose, so you can stay facing forward. I'll go this way so you can see me. So coming back up onto the balls of the feet, reaching for the heels, big breath in. And our goal here on this exhale is to fold over, still holding on to the heels. So you're folding over your belly, placing the crown of the head on the mat. So your back is really rounding. And then press through the heels to send the lower back up towards the sky. We are trying to feel a nice big opening between the shoulder blades on either side of the spine, but be careful not to crunch your neck, so don't place too much weight on your head. If this is not comfortable, we can place our head on a block.
or skip this posture altogether. One more breath. And carefully release, untuck the feet. Carefully inhale, lift the head, plant the hands in front. And take a moment here to sit on the tops of the feet. So we stretched out the bottom, now we're stretching out the tops of the ankle. Kind of rock back and forth. Carefully, if this feels good to you, we can also rock onto the ankle, lifting one knee or both at the same time. Working out some of those kinky places. Adding in any movements that feel good throughout this entire practice. And meeting in a nice even tabletop whenever you're ready. Grounding down through the hands, spreading the fingers nice and wide, taking them under the shoulders. Press through the tops of the feet and through the palms. Reaching through the crown of the head, feel your length, feel your strength. Big breath in. Let the belly hang. And exhale. On this next inhale, peel the left arm up. Nice big twist, preparing to thread the needle. Exhale. Come underneath the right arm. Now we're on top of the left ear. Still very active in our arms. Letting tension and stress go with every exhale. Find one last breath. And then plant the right hand. Press up. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale, replace the left hand. Lifting the left knee, crossing it behind the right. Coming into a nice little cow face pose seat. Make that transition as careful as you need it to be. Trying to stack the knees, but remembering that this will look different in every body. Find your place. Sit bones firmly on the mat or the ground beneath you. Inhale, lift up nice and tall. Perhaps close the eyes. Feeling whatever it is you feel in the body. We can stay here, or perhaps we begin to gently fold over the legs. Taking a few extra breaths in cow face pose today. Really send your energy to the glutes, to the hips. Observing the muscular release as you allow everything to unfold before you. Coming back up through neutral spine whenever you're ready, and carefully rocking onto your knees, unraveling everything, coming back through a nice neutral spine. Find one breath here to reset, and then peel the right arm up, big inhale, full body breath, and exhale, scoop it nice and wide. Breathing into this twist.
On your next exhale, plant the left hand, peel the right back up, and plant it in front of the chest. And this time the right leg sweeps up behind and crosses behind the left. Settle in, settle in. Now your left leg is on top. Noticing any differences on this side in your hips. Coming back to the breath. Letting the mind empty as you prepare for sleep. Using this as a nice chance for mindfulness and awareness of your present state. Allowing your body to open with every breath. Pressing back up on your inhale if you were taking a forward fold. Carefully rocking onto the knees, unraveling and releasing into a child pose of your choice. So we can find a wide child pose, we can find big toes together, maybe take a little side stretch, reaching the fingertips out first, feeling the lengthening in the arms. And then taking the hands over to one side, reach in with the fingertips as you send the hips out and back. Really feeling the skin stretch along the sides of the ribs. And moving through center to the other side. Or releasing more wherever you are currently at. Back through center. And carefully walk the hands back up, sitting on the heels. And this is where this portion of the class ends, my friends. So get your glass of water, make sure you are set up for bed, and I will meet you there for the second part of this practice. We are back, baby. So welcome back to part 2. I hope you are in your comfiest of comfy beds, your comfiest of comfy clothes, so we can enjoy these last few stretches together and send you off to sweet La La Land. So today we are lying on our backs. All of these will be supine, so we will already be perfectly in position to find sweet dreams. So the first one is happy baby. Send the legs up, draw the knees in, and reach for the insides of the feet. So we want to bring the knees kind of as close to the sides of the ribs as we can. Flexing the feet. And just start to melt down into your bed. We want the lower back and the bum securely on your mattress. So if you're kind of pulling your feet up and lifting your butt, we want the knees by the ribs. Letting gravity help us here. Pretending like you're sinking into a nice, soft, fluffy cloud. All right. Find your last moment with your cloud and release, taking the feet together, recline bound angle, letting the knees open wherever they want to, letting the hands float wherever they want to. Nothing forceful, nothing rigid. Loosey, loosey. Coming back to the breath. One big inhale in. Hold and let it out. Take the knees back over the hips. Extend your left leg long and take your right leg up in the air, straightening it as much as feels good, working through the hamstrings, so really active in this right leg. You can keep a bend in the knee if you need to. Keeping the hips square, just pulling the foot towards the face. Making sure to breathe, not holding our breath. And exhale, bend the knee. Bring the left knee into the chest as well. Wrap your arms around your legs. Pretend like you love yourself here. Send your body, your mind some love. And place your forehead on the knees. Squeezing out the last bit of any tension or worries that you have right now. Squeeze it all out. And release, extending the right leg, sending the left up into the air. Perhaps pulling the leg in a little bit closer with this last exhale. Then release the leg down, bending both of the knees, planting the feet a little bit more than hip distance apart. And we're finding little supine windshield wipers. So at first, let your knees kind of knock side to side. Finding a little movement, a little mobility in the hips before we find a static twist. So choose your favorite side first and let the knees just drop to that side. Make any adjustments so we can stay here for a few breaths, fully comfortable. Feeling this gentle wringing out of the lower back. An opening in the lower body. Notice where you feel this stretch. And then take your knees back up and switch sides. Letting your gaze and your arms fall to wherever is comfortable and natural to you.
Noticing the natural rhythm of your breath in this moment. And whenever you are ready, you can carefully extend both of your legs out and prepare for a little shavasana. So this is like your pre-bedtime nap is how we can think of this. Perfect. Put a pillow behind you and just enjoy not having anything to do right now. Not even worrying about the proper alignment for this shavasana. Just collapsing your body, your bones, your muscles, wherever they fall. Emptying the mind, quieting thoughts, connecting with your body's rhythms, the flow of your breath, the beats of your heart. Letting your breathing slowly deepen as you relax and let go. I encourage you to stay here as long as you need. But our practice is coming to a close together, and I want to give you a chance to pause this video so you are not surprised by anything that may come on next. And as you shift into sleep, I thank you so much for joining me in this bedtime practice today. And I hope I've left you with a feeling of calm and coolness in body and mind. I will see you next time on Yoga with Paige. Sweet dreams.